Evening, everyone. It's about 6:30, and this is your Sunday night gold update and a look at the initial opening prices for all of the futures. But let's start with that gold. It's up a little, and it looks like it may be set up for a pretty meaningful move if it can just stay above here. This downtrend line, let me push this out a little to the weekly, and you can get a better picture of what these lines look like. If we could close above this 1833.70, then on a weekly basis, then I could see us, clearly testing the 1855.60 area and more than likely the 1950 area. I haven't drawn any new trend lines here, but you can see that we are in general still in this flag, have made tests three times of actually going back here four times in this 1675 area. The most recent test is 1758, and then last week's low 1758 and a half again. And so, if we can get through this trend line, I can imagine we could possibly test this 19 and a quarter area. So that's 100 points. We are in the silver, which acted as well as the gold. It's up about 8 cents tonight. Nothing overwhelming, but it has a little bit different look in that um, I guess it's similar enough in this 2175 22 area, but the downtrend line here, where the gold starts back here, we had a slightly higher high in early February. So what we need here is probably a break to the upside of 24.95 on a weekly basis on a close. But the difference is that that would still give us probably another almost dollar that we could rise before hitting the downtrend line from that flag. And we're in the AGQ, which is a 2-to-1 levered. Okay, oil is a little bit higher again tonight, up 40 cents. This is kind of interesting. I'm going to take this back to the daily. As you can see on the weekly, we came down and closed right at the support here at 81.27. It's a little quieter here. Let's go back to the daily. And we broke pretty hard, and then on Friday we opened up and stayed up. That was with the employment numbers and overall general bullishness. But look at what the volume did over last week. It was higher on the breaks to the downside than on the rally up. Now, I would need to see us break this close on the downside. The close was 78.81. The low was 78 and a quarter. I'm not sure whether that's going to happen. It looks like it's flagging out the same way it has in the past. The difference here is, as I pointed out last week, put the Bollinger Bands on this so you can see we actually spent 4 weeks outside those Bollinger Bands, and that's something going back really what seems like an eternity that we haven't had. Years, 5 years, and this time it looks like we might have been out for 3 out of 4 weeks. This time is 4 weeks. We broke to the downside. I could definitely see us coming into the 76 and three quarter area, and that would be quite a profitable trade for us with those SCO, which is an inverse and double. Okay, let's take a look and see what else is going on. I know Bitcoin and Ethereum are higher. Bitcoin up 1885, Ethereum up 103. The bonds are down 9 after their tremendous run up on Friday. You'll need to look at my charts with comments here at the bonds. I mean, there is really no reason why this market should have been up on Friday with the numbers and in general, all of the positive stuff and the fact that the taper is going to start. I do point out that this is a very tough area, 164, 164 and a half. So it doesn't surprise me that we're opening lower and trading lower. Same thing goes for the dollar. The dollar is tonight down about 8 cents, but you know, right above this video is my dollar comment, and you know, we have this W bottom, and it looks like it wants to go higher. It is wedged between the 100 week and the 200 week moving averages. So I mean, we could just as easily be 92 as we could be 95. But even if we got up to that 95, 96 area, I mean, there's just a mountain of stuff. More importantly, we have all of these lower highs. If we make a higher high here, that's going to break the pattern. And I don't know why that would happen, but you know, fundamentals don't always tell the story. Okay, as far as stocks, pretty much unchanged. Down 3.5 in the S&P, down 33 and a quarter in the Nasdaq, up 12 in the Dow, and up 340 in the Russell. All right, everyone, I'll be back first thing in the morning with my pre-opening comment. Hope everyone